And
Right. I
you
think for
know,
me though, the two biggest, I get, oh no, I'll say three of the biggest transformations in the martial arts world was first off, Bruce Lee in the late 60s, early 70s. He really kind of changed the thought process, everything, because then it was my style is better than your style. Then in the mid 80s, something came along that I think did great in the movies, made a superstar out of a couple of people, but did a lot of damage to martial arts in general, and that was the Karate Kid. Because I think you could take some gangly, very unathletic kid in a couple weeks and make him good enough to beat, even in point sparring, which theirs was full contact point sparring, I guess, to be able to beat a guy magically like that, or a bunch of guys. That just would not happen ever. But then the next evolution was the Gracies coming in and having the first UFC and showing that things needed to change in general. And that kind of created the whole MMA side of things.
Yeah. And there's always been that argument that jiu-jitsu against wrestling, who's going to win? Because, you know, a wrestler never wants to be on their back. They feel that that's a failing position, where jiu-jitsu operates from their back. But I think it takes now what they're discovering it takes a various of all of them to be absolutely great at your skill set.
Yeah.
And that's the one thing that we always knew in street fighting, is that fight is going to go to the ground eventually. And all of us was always afraid of the wrestler, because they're at home, you know, when it gets to the ground, and all fights end up on the ground, and you're like a fish out of water then.